Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wobbly Life. So we are in the park in the space station, and today we're going to show you how to find all 10 bobbleheads to complete the collection behind us. If you guys are enjoying Wobbly Life on the channel, hit that like button to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It helps us to grow the channel, and you never miss an episode of Wobbly Life. All right, so let's get going. So this guy is located in the park on the space station. Hi, do you like bobbleheads? I think they're amazing. In fact, I'm building a collection. Though I only have this one right now. If you find any, can I have them? I'll pay you for each one you bring me. They're just so fun. And you have a new mission, a bobbly collection. So the first one is really, really easy. It's located here in the park behind this waterfall. So let's just jump over here and get this one out of the way first. It's Grandma! Hey, Grandma! It seems somehow right that she's the first bobblehead we get. Let's bring her back to this guy. If I can get out of the water. I'm coming, Granny! All right, there we go. Oh, look at... there we go. A bobblehead of your Granny! Can I just say I really like this? I want one of these. Cool. Here's your money. And you receive 40 space credits for each one of these you find. So you're going to end up with 400 space credits for doing this. Now, there are two more located on the space station. The next one we're going to get is here in the spaceport. We're going to go straight ahead into the anti-gravity lift doohickey thing. I never know what to call it. And we're going to ride it all the way to the bottom level. And you know, I'm going to tell you right now, there is no flamingo bobblehead. And that makes me sad. Not that I'm surprised, but still. All right, so the next bobblehead is located over here on these blue racks. So we're going to come over here. We're going to turn around and look. It's not up there. Oh, yes, it is. So we'll climb up here. And there it is, right next to that piece that's sticking out. Now, I could use the propeller hat, but as you guys know, I like to show you how to do this if you haven't unlocked the propeller hat, because you don't need it. So we're going to jump through here. Jump up. If I was capable of jumping, I can't see myself. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Then we jump up on this one. And we jump up on this one. And we jump up on this one. So we come over here now, and we can jump onto that little metal ledge that's sticking out from the shelf. Whee! Whoa! Yeah, I'm not very good at parkour. And then we come over here, and we can jump right next to it onto here, and there's Jellyman! And if you have the propeller hat, you could just use that. It is a lot easier. All right, back to the park. Okay, here you go. Right next to Granny goes Jellyman, of course. I mean, they do go together. He's awesome! Here's your money. All right, now the next one is located in the Space Mall. So we'll take that exit. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo. And when we come into the mall, we're just going to jump off the edge and face plant on the ground. Whee! Oof! All right, so that's the elevator you take down to the mechanic mission. But right next to it is a little break room. This door over here. And inside here is there's a mechanic taking a break. There's a little robot over there. Over here is the Captain Aurora bobblehead. Yay! And I will take the escalator back up to the first floor so I can bring it back to our friend. Here you go! Another bobblehead! A Captain Aurora bobblehead! She's my hero! Here's your money! All right, so now we have to leave the space station. So I'm going to head back to the spaceport portion of the mall. And we're going to head outside, and we're going to grab ourselves a ship. Now, I don't know what you guys have got unlocked already, but you need a ship that has a cargo hold. So I'm just going to grab the nearest one that has one. this case, it's this guy right here. Doesn't matter which one as long as you can store bobbleheads in it. All right, and we are going to fly over to the diner to get the next bobblehead. All right, so we'll use the little warp gate to get there faster. Whee! I want to go fast! And we'll land here at the diner. And the next bobblehead is located back in the cave where you get the grease. So we're going to go around the back. And we're going to jump into this crater. Whoa! And you probably missed this when you were doing the mission, but back here is a little cave. Yeah. See, there's the grease. Back in here is a cave, and there's Robot Chef Bobblehead. All right. So we come over here, and we come up here. And we jump. Oh, he's a little heavy, so sometimes it's... Ah! I can't get up the rock. All right, there we go. Okay, turn around, run and jump and float up to here and go like that. All right. Then we turn around and head back to the ship. Oh, wait, I don't think you can do that. I think you have to go the long way. Yep, you have to go all the way around the long way to get back to where you parked. All right, so we're going to put the bobblehead in here, put him down, take off. And from here, since we're here, we're going to fly right down to the asteroid village. And the red house closest to us right down here is where we're going to find the next bobblehead. All right, so we land right here. There we go. We're going to run inside this red house. And we're going to go upstairs. Right over here. Yay. And here on top of the bookshelf is the Louie Noir bobblehead. And again, it's kind of hard to reach unless you use the propeller hat or the jetpack or the moon boots. But if you don't have any of those, there's another way. You come over here, you grab this cabinet, put it up against the bookcase, and then you jump on top of that. Oh, really? Put it over there. Jump on top of that, and you can grab Louie. All right. Louie goes into the ship alongside Robot Chef, and we head back to the spaceport. We can take the space warp gate. All right. Back to the park with our next two bobbleheads. Now, I suggest turning them in one at a time. I had the game kind of get a little wonky on me when I tried to turn in two at the same time. A Louie Noir bobblehead! I love that movie! Look at his head go! Here's your money. All right, grab the next one. Doop. A Robot Chef bobblehead! I do love a moon burger. Here's your money. All right, so the next bobblehead is located in the robot factory. And you don't have to complete the mission to get it. So let's zip over there towards the warp gate, and we're going to land in the hangar bay, not on the platform. So we'll zip over here, use the warp gate, and go straight into the blue cargo bay. Zip up here and right inside. If I can do this. All right, land here, exit the vehicle, and the bobblehead is actually located over here on the top level by that door. Again, if you use the propeller hat, it's nice and easy. But if you don't have it, you can get up to it this way. Come up here, jump up onto this thing. And run and jump over to here. And we can just go along this way and get the bobblehead, which is in this room. All right. Oh, there it is. And it is the mayor bobblehead. Mr. Mayor, yay! The next bobblehead is right down here, so we'll grab him next at the robot scientist house. And I am just going to land right here because I don't want to have to jump across those asteroids to the landing pad. I have a feeling I'll drop them. All right, so Mr. Mayor stays there, and we're going to run inside. And we're going to take the lift over here on the right. And we're going to go upstairs into his apartment. And we are going to, where is it? It's in his bedroom, which is this the bedroom? No, this is his bathroom. It is in his bedroom, which is over here. And it is, oh, there it is, right next to his wardrobe. And it is a scientist bobblehead. We will put him in here next to the mayor, and we'll head back to the spaceport, guys. Right over here. All right, put him down. Bring this one over here. This is one distinguished bobblehead. I would trust him with my vote. Here's your money. And grab the scientist. This looks like a clever Wobbly. His head bobbles so good. Here's your money. The next stop is the Space Emporium, which is, where is the Space Emporium? Is it over here? No, that's Larry's garage. Where's the Space Emporium? I can't believe I can't find... I lost the Space Emporium. Oh, there it is. It's to the right of the mining asteroid. And if you haven't been to the Emporium yet, it's the space version of the museum. There's some artifacts you have to collect. And of course, we'll show you how to do all that in a later video. All right, so we're going to run out here and head into the Emporium. And just like with the robot scientist, if this is your first time here, you'll get a cutscene, but otherwise you just come in here to the exhibit room, and there is right here, look at this, a collectible bobblehead of the collector himself. It's extremely rare. So that is one of our bobbleheads. It's kind of sad that you actually have to take something out of the museum instead of bringing it to the museum. Can I take this cup? Oh, I really want one of those cups. All right, back to the spaceport. You've got your bobblehead. That's one fancy robot bobblehead. Really rounds out my collection. Here's your money. All right, 2 left. And they're both located over by the mining asteroid. So let's head over there. Now, I think we're going to do the alien bobblehead next because it is the hardest one to actually get. We're going to fly over here, and now we're going to fly straight up. Because this bobblehead is located on one of the asteroids. This one right here on the left. So we're going to go a little past it, and we're going to flip around. And there it is, that little dot right there on the asteroid. So, the issue is there's very little gravity here. These asteroids are too small, so it makes it really hard not to float away. Park as best you can. Make sure your cargo bay is open. And now we have to come out into space, all right? And we need to, no. Come on. We need to grab the alien bobblehead. And now we got to get it back inside. See, I want to do this one before I get the one on the asteroid mining itself. Because I have a feeling I don't want to lose 2. All right. So now that we've got them in, trust me, it's a lot harder than it looks. Now we're going to fly down here. And we're going to land on the roof of the space canteen. Right over here by the solar panels. We're going to come out here and we're going to go to this building on the left. Right over here. Go inside. And in here we will find the last of the bobbleheads we need. The mine bobblehead? The blue alien bobblehead? I don't know what its name actually is. All right, back to the spaceport. Okay, here we go. What a happy face. This bobblehead is great. Here's your money. And let's grab the last one. An alien? That's so cool. Though I don't believe these really exist. If only you knew. Here's your money. And wow, my display is full. What a collection. Just look at them all. So much variety. Thank you. I never could have found this many on my own. And you have unlocked the Bobble Head Backpack and completed a Wobbly collection. Yay! And this is what the backpack looks like. You can hit the 3 button to switch between the different bobbleheads. Yay, look at that. That's so cool. Take your favorite bobblehead with you. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Wobbly Life. If you guys are enjoying it on the channel, hit that like button to let us know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It helps us to grow the channel, and you never miss an episode of Wobbly Life. We'll be back tomorrow with another video for you. Thanks for watching.